Hello all, welcome to Gurukul CAT 100 series, a series designed to take you from your study room to your corporate boardroom. I am Deepak and this is Daily Quant with Deepak. Hi everyone, welcome back to day 18. So today we'll be discussing 5 questions from number systems. So whenever you come across a question on the screen, pause the video, try solving that question. Once you're done solving, you can resume the video. Coming to the first question, Game of Paris is a game played using 2 number machines in which a player earns points only when he selects positive integer numbers in each machine such that their product is 480. So you have machine 1, you have machine 2, so he should be selecting one number from this machine and the second number from the second machine, and he will be getting points if the product of these two numbers is 480. Right. Now we are asked to find in how many ways can a player select positive integers so that he earns points. Now let us factorize 480. Okay. So how can we factorize 480? I can write this as 10 into 48. 10 is nothing but 2 into 5. 48 is 16 into 3. So 16 is 2 power 4 into 3. So we have 3 prime factors for 480. So they are 2, 5 and 3. So I can write this as 2 power 5 into 5 into 3. Right? Now what is the total number of factors? Now the total number of factors would be, you have 2 power 5. So 5 plus 1. We have 5 power 1. So 1 plus 1. 3 power 1. 1 plus 1. Right? So this would be 6 into 2 into 2. 24. So there are 24 factors for 480. Now let us see. Now how can I write 480 as product of two numbers? Let us say 1 into 480. Then 2 is a factor. So I can write this as 2 into 240. Right? Then 3 is a factor. So I can write this as 3 into 160. Then 2 power 2. 4. We have 2 power 5 here. 4 is nothing but 2 power 2. Now that is also a factor. So I can write this as 4 into 480, right? So 120 and so on till 480 into 1. Right? Now if you observe, you have 1 into 480 here, 480 into 1 here. Right? Now 1 and 480 are both factors of 480. Now we have 2 into 240 and you'll also be having 240 into 2. We have 3 into 160, then 160 into 3. So we have 4 into 120, you'll have 120 into 4. So how many such ordered pairs are possible? You'll be having 24 ordered pairs. So the answer for this question should be option B. Now, if you are asked to find in how many ways can you write 480 as a product of two numbers, right? Then the answer would be 24 number of factors by 2. You'll be only having 12 ways, but here now the order is also important here. So 1 into 480 is different from 480 into 1, right? Now getting number 1 from machine 1 and 480 from machine 2 is different from getting 480 from machine 1 and 1 from machine 2. So that's the reason you have 24 possibilities. Now coming to the second question, a microbe doubles itself every 3 seconds. There were 100 microbes in a jar to start with. So when t is equal to 0, you have 100 microbes. At the end of 30th second, half of the microbial population got killed due to a poisonous gas and the rest continued to multiply. What will be the microbial population after 1 minute? Right. So what will happen when t is equal to 3 seconds? This 100 will get doubled. So let me write this as 2 into 100. Now after 3 seconds, that means when t is equal to 6, now this will get doubled. 2 into 2 into 100. So that would be 2 square into 100. Right? Now when t is equal to 9 seconds, so after 3 seconds, this will get doubled. That would be 2 power 3 into 100. Now so on, when time is equal to 30 seconds, you will be having 2 power 10 into 100. Right? Now after 30 seconds, you will be having 2 power 10 into 100. Now what happened after 30th second? Half of the microbial population got killed. Right? So at the end of 30th second, half of this by 2. So that would be 2 power 10 by 2. 2 power 9 into 100. Right? Now, when t is equal to 33, After 3 more seconds, this will get double. So you'll be having 2 power 10 into 100. Now when t is equal to 36, or let me write this as 2 into 2 power 9 into 100, just to avoid confusion. Now let me write this as 2 square into 2 power 9 into 100. Now 39 seconds, 2 cube into 2 power 9 into 100. Now so on when t is equal to 60 seconds. Right. This would be 2 power 10 into. So this is 10, 2 power 10 into 2 power 9 into 100. Right. So after 1 minute, you will be having 2 power 19 into 100. But this is not in the options. Right. Now I can still factorize 100 as 4 into 25. That is nothing but 2 power 19 into 2 square into 25. That would be 25 into 2 power 19 plus 2, 21. Hence option C should be the answer for this question. Now coming to the third question. 1,000 chocolates are to be distributed among students of a class. It was observed that when some students were given 3 chocolates each and the remaining students were given 4 chocolates, then 3 chocolates remained. What can be the maximum number of students in the class? Now let me consider the number of students in the class as x plus y, in which x students are given with 3 chocolates each. So they will be receiving 3x chocolates in total. And let me assume these y chocolates received 4 these y students received 4 chocolates each. So a total of 4 y chocolates were distributed among those y students. Right. Now this is equal to, initially there are 1,000 chocolates and after distribution you are left with 3 chocolates. So a total of 997 chocolates were remained. Now we are asked to find what can be the maximum number of students in the class. So we are asked to find a maximum value of x plus y. Right? Now let's start assuming the values for x and y. Now if y is equal to 0, now do we have 997 divisible by 3? No. Right. So let's find the least value of y, so that when you subtract, or 997 minus 4y, now this should be divisible by 3. Right. Now for 997 minus 4y to be divisible by 3, the minimum value is 1. Right. So 3x plus 4 is equal to 997. So the value of 3x would be 993 and the corresponding value of x would be 331. So 331 plus 1 is equal to 332. Right. So in this case, we are getting the total number of students as 332. Now once you have this, you can easily find the next value. You can obtain the next value by adding 1 to the coefficient of x. So 1 plus 3. 4, right? And the corresponding value of the value of x would be 331, the maximum value minus the coefficient of y. So 331 minus 4, 327. So 327 plus 4. In this case, you have 331 students. Now again, the value of y will be 4 plus 3, 7, and the value of x would be 327 minus 4. That would be 323. So 323 plus 7, 330. And if you observe, the value of x plus y is decreasing. Right. Now this is decreasing with the increase in the value of y. The logic is simple. The weightage of y, or the coefficient of y, is 4. Whereas the coefficient of x is 3. Right. Now for x plus y to be maximum, the value of x has to be maximum. Right, that's the logic. Now what is the maximum value of x? 331, and the corresponding value of y is 1. So the maximum number of students would be 332. Now coming to the fourth question. The LCM of two numbers is 120 and the product is 480. Which of the following cannot be their sum? Now we know that LCM into HCF is nothing but product of both the numbers. Right. Now we are given with product being 480, LCM is 120. So HCF should be equal to 480 by 120, which is 4. Now let the two numbers be A and B. Now we know that the HCF is 4. So let me write A as 4 into small a and let this be 4 into small b. Now since 4 is the HCF of these two numbers, A and B, they have to be co-prime to each other. Right? Now we know that the product is 480. So 4A into 4B should be 480. Right? So 16 30s. So A into B is equal to 30. And now please keep this in mind that A and B should be co-prime to each other. Now how can I write 30 as a product of two numbers such that they are co-prime to each other? Now one way is 1 into 30, next 2 into 15, then 3 into 10, right? Then do we have any other 15 into 2, then you have 15 into 2, then you have 30 into 1. Okay. Now A and B should be 1 and 30. So 4A and 4B. So 4A is 4, 4 into 30. 4 and 120 could be the numbers. 2 and 15. So 4 into 2, 8, 4 into 15, 60. Then 3 and 10. 4 into 3, 12. Then 4 into 10, 40. Now is there any other way to write 30? Yeah, 5 into 6. I forgot. So 5 into 6. Right. So if A is 5, this would be 20 and this would be 24. Right. So the set of numbers can be 4 into 120, 8 into 60, 12 into 40, 20 into 24. Right. So 4 plus 120. Now what was asked? Which of the following cannot be the sum? Right. So the sum could be 124, 68. The sum could be 68. This is possible. Hence this can't be your answer. 12 plus 40, 52. Again, this can't be our answer. 20 plus 24, 44. This cannot be our answer. So the answer has to be 64. Now coming to fifth question, a question from base system. Now we are asked to find, we are given with 52 to base 7 plus 46 to base 8 is equal to what in base 10. Right. So for example, if I tell you 123, now we would be getting 123 as 3 into 10 power 0, since 3 is in units place, plus 2 into 10 power 1, since 2 is in tens place, plus 1 into 10 power 2, since 1 is in hundreds place. Right. Now for converting 52 to the base 7 to base 10, all you need to do is, since 2 is in units place, so we should be multiplying 2 with 7 power 0, plus 5 is in tens place. Now it's not actually tens place, second place from the right. Right. So that should be 5 into 7 power 1. So the same thing that we follow for binary system should be adopted to any number system in any base. Right. So this would be 2 into 1, 2, plus 5 into 7, 35. So 52 in base 7 is equal to 37 in base 10. Right. Now coming to 46 in base 8. Now this would be same as 6 into 8 power 0 plus 4 into 8 power 1. So we have 32, 32 plus 6 into 1, 6. So this is nothing but 38, right, in base 10. So what was asked? We are asked to find the sum of these two, right? So 37 plus 38. So the answer for this question should be 75 in base 10. So option A.
Hope you enjoyed learning from today's session.
This series is designed to help you with your CAT preparation and practice daily. We are with you in this journey.
To watch the next video, click here. And to watch Gurukul's CAT 100 series, study room to boardroom, the entire playlist, click here.
If you learned from today's session, like, share, and subscribe.